What's up? Ah, update number, is it five? Yeah, update number five for my allulose journey. I've been getting a few messages from people asking me that when do I take it, how's the progress going, whether I'm finding any difference after a while. So I'm here to answer and all those questions that have been uh, sent to me either in the comments or DM. And I was hoping that maybe if some of you are live, you could hear me, and then probably I will post this also. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so I have been having allulose now, and it's been almost, I would say, about 25 days. So here are the rules that go along with having allulose. First, the more I'm studying about it, the more I'm researching about it, the more excited I'm getting. So allulose is working like GLP-1, which is, what everyone is using in Ozempic and stuff like that. So what I was absolutely shocked because I have been on a stall for the last, I don't know, 2 years or so, and with everything else the same, I added allulose, and I have dropped about 4 kilos. So 4 kilos translates into about 10 pounds, which is insane because I thought I won't have the capacity to lose any more. So here I am giving you the rules for having allulose. So as I said, it works like a GLP-1. At least that's what it's working for me. So what they say is that the people that take Ozempic as an injection, basically, I don't know all the technical words, but I'll just try to explain it the way I can to the best of my ability, is that the GLP-1 receptors, and what it does is it connects to the leptin in your brain and stops hunger signals. So actually, uh, Ozempic doesn't make you lose weight in the way we think it's making us lose weight. It's basically blocking your hunger signals. And that is huge for people that need to lose like 100 pounds. I don't know. I don't have the courage to take Ozempic and inject myself, but I've just thought I found a very interesting and easier way. Obviously, I've not found it, but the fact of the matter is that allulose is a sweetener for goodness sake, and a sweetener that's working like Ozempic is has been an absolutely mind blowing concept for me. I did research it a lot, and now here I am 25 days later. It's strange, but I think I'm getting addicted to allulose. Okay, so what I do is the questions that were thrown at me were, when do you take it? How much do you take? Are you, as the progress going on, do you still carrying on losing weight? So all I know is that Ozempic is something that I take now. I take it, number one, in a liquid form, which means no, not the allulose is your powdered allulose or granular, but I add it to either a lemonade, or I add it to what I make is a lassi. A lassi is just 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt filled with water, and it becomes a sweet lassi. So you can have it. I feel this is how I've reacted. I feel when you have it with a liquid, it somehow goes faster into your system. So that's what I'm presuming. So that's how I have it. I have it always about 45 minutes to an hour before my meal. Now, For anyone trying this for the first time, let me tell you, you are going to feel like you're bursting. You'll be on the pot for the first day or two. You need to be close to a toilet so that you are not embarrassed anywhere when you go outside, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to get major loosies. I know it sounds crazy, but if you hang in there, by the third day, it's absolutely fine. Your body kind of gets used to it. And what I've noticed is the moment I have the allulose, 45 minutes before eating, whatever be my meal size, whether it's small, whether it's really big, they, it's incredible because I just don't feel hunger after a few bites. Now, I thought this is just a fad and maybe, it'll work for the first week, 10 days, but no, it's carrying on working and it's been working now for the last 25 days. And so I somehow have started believing in it because nothing else has changed in my eating habits. It's just the inclusion of allulose. So there is something that it's doing in my gut. It's something it's doing to my blood sugar levels. The little bit that I've researched it, they say that even after you eat, every meal has a certain amount of carbs, even if you're having it in the form in vegetables. But it seems if you have allulose, it what do you call it lessens your blood sugar levels. So I've never heard of a sweetener that lessens, not only stabilizes, but lessens your blood sugar levels. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, but I've been eating low carb for the last 6, 7 years. I am a low carb keto recipe creator, so I'm always interested in the science behind all this. So, and this is one of the things I've stumbled on in the last 1 month. So, for all you guys that, if you have any questions, ask me. I hope the comment section is open right now. If you just feel like asking me a question, there are no charges for you asking me a question. You don't have to put in $1 or something like that. Just ask me if you have ever tried it or you have any questions about it. Do let me know. Okay. So now another thing is I'm very careful when I have it. If I have somewhere to go out for a meal or something like that, then I don't have it that day. So there are days I've even skipped it, but then I find that when I skip it, my hunger signals actually go a little out of whack. So, which means I start getting hunger signals after on the day I don't miss it. Not like major grumbling hunger signals, but certainly I get a bit of more of a hunger pang. So there is something working. Now they say, of course, what I've researched about Ozempic is that you take the shot once a week. So obviously the Ozempic effect is really, really strong in a injection form, and it lasts for that entire week because I believe people take it once a week. So what I've realized with allulose, if anyone's joining me late, I am telling you the similarities between allulose and Ozempic and how we have, I would call it nature's Ozempic. So what I feel is that the efficacy of this is obviously much less than taking an injection. So that's why I take it an hour before I eat my meal. I eat my meal in the middle of the meal. I feel like, oh my God, I'm really stuffed. And so the effect, I would say, I can't give a exact time, but I would say it lasts about 3, 4 hours. So you have that kind of a window to get that signal and the leptin, and you don't feel hungry. And then if you've had your allulose before your dinner, and then you've eaten dinner, I mean, then the effect still lasts for the next 3, 4 hours, maybe 5 hours, and then you go off to sleep and you don't really get hunger signals when you're sleeping. So it kind of works pretty well. And the strange part is I have also lessened my fat. I don't eat keto, I eat low carb. So because I've lessened my fat, I thought that way I'll get a lot of hunger. because I'm eating low carb, but I'm not eating the kind of fat that I used to. So, do you get it? This is what I'm understanding the connection. Even though I've lessened the fat in my food, yet I get the amazing effect of keto, which is not feeling hungry. So I have literally brought down the fat content in my food by, let's say, each meal has not more than 1 tablespoon of ghee or olive oil or some kind of good fat. But not that I'm chomping on sticks of butter anymore, and that I've stopped doing altogether. So do you understand the connection I'm talking about? So cutting down the fat, obviously, you're going to start feeling hungry because fat keeps you satiated. And on keto, you were used to having a lot of fat. So, because of that, I feel that this again, allulose is helping me because it's giving me that feeling of being on keto with a lot of fat, though I'm not consuming fat in excess at all. And it's giving me that full feeling of keto when I used to eat tons of fat. So it's a gain gain situation. It's a win win situation because I can keep my calories low, I can keep my carbohydrates low, and yet I get that full feeling. So, this has been absolutely astounding about allulose. Okay, other than that, what more should I tell you? Um, Time of day. Okay, quantity. So, keep experimenting. You will need to find your own threshold. Start with 2 tablespoons. If you feel on the first day you don't get the runnies and loosies, increase it to 3 tablespoons. But don't go more than 3 tablespoons, which, I mean, you don't go, if you can weigh it, don't go more than 25 grams of it. So, whatever it takes, whether that's 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, but start with a lower dose. See how your stomach reacts to it. If you get excess loosies with having just 2 tablespoons, then stick to that dose. Next day, decrease it a bit and then increase it again. Basically, your body's getting used to the allulose. Then, what else? So, I've told you quantity, I've told you when to have it, and also to be careful because in the first day or two, you will need a pot near you. I'm giving you that, so don't go out anywhere or choose that time of day when it suits you and you are literally near a pot for the next few hours. And if you're going out for a meal or you're going out for a lunch or something like that, going out of your comfort zone and you're meeting, I mean, you're getting out, you're socializing, you're meeting people, do not have the allulose on that day. So it's not like we're taking some kind of a medication, we're taking a absolutely yummalicious sweetener. Also, what I've noticed about allulose is if I put 1 scoop, which is, I have a particular scoop, I should measure it and let you all know. Nothing gets sweetened with 1 scoop of allulose. Allulose has to be put in larger quantities. I've noticed that when I bake cakes with it and all that, that you need a larger quantity of allulose. So, when making it with a liquid, as I said, the best form to have the allulose for this purpose of it working like an ozempic is to have it along with some liquid. Whatever you want to drink, just make yourself. I've got quite a few videos of this up now. I make a lemonade with basically fresh lemon juice and water, and I put that amount of allulose that is suiting me. So the dosage can vary. Certain days, if you feel, just take less because with less you don't get the loosies. So if you want to build up by starting with less and then building up and seeing where your threshold is, that is very, very important. The threshold of how much allulose you can handle is going to be completely individual. So I was hoping there'd be some questions. Uh, I don't know whether. No, I don't think I've made this darker. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. So here I am back again with part five and still going strong. And my overall weight loss is varying between 3.5 to 4 kilos in the last 1 month, which is to me phenomenal because I don't have like 50 pounds to lose or 50 kilos to lose. I feel like I want to lose about 7, 8 kilos. So to already be at 3.5, 4 when I've been on a stall for the last 2 years is phenomenal. For me, it's been outstanding. Yeah. One more thing that is working for me. I'm eating my meal and trying to finish it by 7:30. If some of you have a choice, because I swim in between my lunch and dinner, so if some of you have a choice to even finish your dinner by 6 o'clock by having your allulose at 5 o'clock, you're even better off. What I've noticed is having your meal earlier so that I've noticed one is by having it earlier I'm sleeping better. I'm waking up in the morning feeling more energized and fresh, as well as I'm noticing I'm not getting hunger in the first thing in the morning, even though my fat is less in everything I'm eating. So that's another plus that try to another win-win situation. Try to finish while you're on the allulose. Try to finish your meal as early as you can in the evening, your last meal. And in that way, um, I think if you're on any kind of a stall, if you got stuck in your weight loss journey, this is certainly going to help. Do let me know after I post this in the comments whether any of you would like any questions. I will make yet another video and give you yet another update. So, thank you for being with me. I saw quite a few of you online. Thank you for being with me here. And do subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Low Carb Keto Recipes and Having Fun. And do press that bell and drop me comments because I believe the algorithm recognizes videos which have more comments and then, sends it across to more people. So, I mean, I've been making all these videos for you with not charging anything, not promoting any products, nothing. So, I think if you can help me out by subscribing to my channel or typing a few comments, whether it's negative or positive, that's entirely up to you, but I would love that. And of course, I'll see you in a new recipe. I'm coming up with some, I had taken a little break from posting few recipes, posting any recipes, but now I'm back on the wagon and I'll see you soon in my next recipe, as well as interspersed with some allulose updates. So thanks for watching. Bye. Ya. See ya. Okay.